back here. In this video I'll be showing you guys how to install Mac OS X El Capitan on your PC or a notebook, but in this video particularly I'm gonna using the PC which I have built for my gaming as well as the mid-range editing rig, and the video is in my channel. You can just go and see the parts or watch the parts of a list of the parts and everything, and if you need more information you can just go to my other videos. So without further ado, let's get into the first thing. So for this build or for in this installation we will need one USB drive, which is gonna be minimum 8 gigabytes, and the maximum there is no limit, it can be 32 or 16 or whatever, but minimum is 8 gigabytes. And then we will need a computer which is gonna be a Mac or a Hackintosh which is running Mac OS X 10.7 or higher, because we will need this app store application on it, and obviously the PC on which we are going to install the Mac OS X. So first of all you have to plug in your put in your USB in the Mac. You go to disk utility. Here you go. We will just type in disk utility, and on the left hand side make sure you click on the USB, and we have to erase it. I'm gonna name it USB, not USA, USB, and it has to be Mac OS X extended journal and GUID partition map. Click on erase and it will start erasing it. Make sure you will back up everything on your computer before formatting or erasing your USB, because you will lose all the data on it. So as you can see it is formatting it, and the formatting is being done. Now what you have to do, you have to go to this website. The name of this website, here you go, TonyMacX86.com, and you will click on the download index. And in order to download the stuff from this website you have to be a logged in or a registered user of this website. It is free of charge. So first of all what we will need is the Unibeast 6.1.1. after that El Capitan post install tools and Multibeast El Capitan 8.0.1. so all of these three utilities we will need in order to install the Mac OS X El Capitan on our PC. So once you have downloaded all of these files, you first of all will open that, and before that we have to go to the App Store. As I was telling earlier, we have to type in OS X El Capitan, then we have to click on the El Capitan, and here you go, you have to download it from here. Here you can see the price is for free and the size is 6.2 gigabytes. So as it's a big file and it will take a bit longer to download, so I have already downloaded it in my application folder. Once you will download it, it will open up automatically. You just have to click or quit installer, and then it will stay in the application folder. So after downloading that, you have to double click on Multibeast, continue. It will ask you for about 4 or 5 times to continue. Then you have to click on the or tick on your USB. We have to click on continue again, and then it gives you the options El Capitan or Yosemite. Obviously we're gonna use the El Capitan, that's why it is a bit brighter and the Yosemite is a bit darker. So you can just click on El Capitan, click on continue. Here you have to select one option, EUFI boot mode, because we're gonna use it on our PC, and if you are using a laptop or something, or your BIOS are not EUFI, then you have to click on legacy. Once we click that, continue, and then here it will ask you for the things. If you are using the Intel HD graphic 3000, then you have to click on this one. If you are using 80X and 4000 or something series, and click over here. And if you are using Nvidia GeForce 8000, 9000, 2406 or these, then you have to click on that. For me, I don't have to click on anything because I'm using, for the installation purposes, I'm gonna using only Intel onboard 4600 or my CPU's graphic GPU. So I just have to click on continue. Now it will give you the options or show you the option that you have selected. You can click on continue, and here you have to type in your password, and you can simply click on OK. And as you guys can see that it has started in copying the files on your USB. Don't worry, your USB just got out, it will come back, and it will take, this process will take about 15 to 25 minutes depending on your USB speed as well as on your Hackintosh or Mac speed as well. So as it is doing that, I'm just gonna pause the video here, and once it will near to finish or finish, then I will start it again, and so I will see you guys shortly. Guys, as you can see, open, once that USB got disappeared, it just came back and it opened this folder, and here you go, as it has finished the installation and the preparation of our USB boot drive. So once it's done, you just have to click on quit, and you have to go in your download folder, and you have to copy all of these three things you have done, two things you have downloaded, and the third one is mine. There you go, USB, and it will simply copy all the stuff in there, and once it will copy, you can simply eject your drives, and now you are ready to plug it in the computer you want to install the El Capitan on, and I will see you on the desktop version now. Guys, now we can start our computer, and I have plugged in my USB into USB 2.0 port. Sorry about the noise of the fans, it will calm down a bit once it will come on. So what we have to do here, we have to press the boot menu key, and we have to go for the UEFI USB name one. So we have to click on UEFI USB flash drive, and we can just simply press enter on it, and it will boot into the Unibeast or Clover. To be very honest, it's a Clover bootloader, and we have to click on the USB one. Here you go, if I can zoom in a bit. So here you can see boot Mac OS X from USB, and we just have to click or press enter, and it will start doing the loading things. There you go. On the USB will take a while because the computer has to load all the files from the USB and as using the port 2.0 takes some time. There you go. There's the mouse, as you can see. And that will take a while. There you go, guys. Finally, we are in our welcome screen. So here we have to click on the settings. Now it's better if I will leave it like that, because we have to do some things. Alright, so we have to click on next, and then you can see in the left corner when this screen will pop up in the left corner. There you go. If I will put it like that, so if we will see in the left corner, it is saying utilities. We go to disk utility again, because now we have to format our hard drive, which we are installed in the Mac OS X Capitan on. So we will go to erase, click on the hard drive on the left hand side and click on erase. Here we will name it as Hackintosh and HD, and we have to make sure the format is Mac OS X extended journaled and the scheme is GUID partition map. We will click on erase and it will erase the hard drive completely. So if you have some data on your hard drive, before erasing it or formatting it, you have to make sure you back it up. So now we click on continue, agree, and we have to click on the Hackintosh HD, click continue, and now you guys can see that it is saying about 17 minutes remaining. So what it is doing, it is gonna install the Capitan on our hard drive, and once it is nearly finished or once it finished, I will see you guys. See, it is nearly finished now. So once it will finish, it will give you the option to restart. It will automatically restart if you not click on that button anyway. We are just waiting it to finish. As you can see, it's finished. Now what we have to do, we have to click on restart button and it will restart the computer. Now we have to click or keep tapping on our boot key again. In my case it is F12, as I'm using a Gigabyte Z97X Gaming 7 motherboard. Okay, there you go, it just booted. We just have to go again in the UEFI USB one, press enter, and this time we have to click on our hard drive. As you can see, boot Mac OS X from Hackintosh HD. That's the name of our hard drive we gave it. And the first boot will take some time to boot because it has to load the files for the first time. Just wait for it to boot up. There you go, and it is finally about to boot up. Alright, there you go. So we are on our welcome screen. Here we have to select our country. I'm in UK. British. Does not connect to the internet. Yes, continue, because our drivers are not been installed yet. Don't transfer anything at all, please, because if you will do it, it's gonna install everything and your computer will break or will start booting into kernel panic. So here I have to put my details. There you go. Tap. I'm just gonna make the M and Q capital because this is how I like my name to be present. Show our super duper secure password. There you go. And now, as you can see in the left bottom corner, it is saying creating account, and we should be able to stand on our desktop. Now it is setting up our account. Here you go guys, as you can see we are presented on our desktop now. So what we have to do, we have to go into that post installation, our USB post installation, and it will, there you go. What we have to do here, now we have to install the Clover legacy root. We have to do this one. Now forget about this one, that was the wrong folder. We have to take out the multi-beast. I don't know why I took the post installation, but anyway, there are two ways you can install manually the drivers or the bootloader, but I'm gonna use the easy method for you guys. You can just simply delete these. We will go into the multi-beast. Yes, I know we have to click on open. You can close that. Please do not click on the quick start button. If you click on that one, it will install automatically all the drivers which it thinks that it is going to be compatible with your computer, and your computer will start booting into the kernel panic. So first of all, we have to install our audio ALC, as we are using 1150 socket. Miscellaneous, we have to install all three of these, and disk, we don't need to install that. Networking, we have to install Ethnos E2200 Ethernet. Bootloaders, we have to install on EUFI boot mode, not the legacy one. Customize. Graphic, we don't need to do that. SSDT, we don't need that. And we will click on iMac 11.2 build, and anything else we have to know. And you click on build and click on install, agree, click on OK, install helper, and now as you can see it will start installing the bootloader and the drivers of our computer. Once it will finish that, we should be fine to take out our USB, and we can boot into our computer without the aid of any USB. So let's wait for this to install. And after the installation and reboot, you can take installation, you can take out your USB, and we would be able to reboot or boot into our Hackintosh or Mac OS X El Capitan partition without the aid of USB. And you can see our internet, the Ethernet LAN one, the cable one, our sound on the audios on our computer should be able to work fine. Sorry about that, that was my iPhone which notified me that I just received that email. Alright, let's go eject USB. And we can take out our USB. Here you go, our USB is here now. Let's focus. There you go. And now we can, in the corner there, we can simply restart and restart. We should be able to log back in. So that's it from my side guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video and you're able to install the Hackintosh El Capitan or Mac OS X El Capitan on your computer. Excuse me. If you need some help or something, you can leave the comments down there, or the best help is gonna be the Mac OS X x86l.com, the website where we downloaded the things from. So as you can see, we just restarted. I press our boot key again. Now this time we have to select on UEFI our hard drive, which is ST Segate 500 GB. We will just click or press enter, and we should be able to boot into our hard drive or into our Capitan without any trouble. So as I was saying, please like this video. If you need any help, leave the comment in the description, and if you need to download, you can download the Wi-Fi and the NVIDIA graphic drivers over the internet. You can just Google them, and there are a lot of websites, or even if you want, you can just download the NVIDIA drivers in or from the website, NVIDIA official website. So we will just wait for the system to boot up. Once it will boot up, so you guys can see, here you go, we have booted into our system. So that's it from my side, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave a comment, subscribe to my channel if you want more, or if you want me to do the benchmarking on my PC, gaming PC, as well as on this Hackintosh. Please leave a comment in the video description, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.